Hey, what's going on guys? Rage Train here and welcome back to another episode of the Hypixel Skyblock Hardcore series, guys. And as I mentioned last episode, we are getting extremely close to finally being able to go to the end. I have all the recipes for every single piece of the Monster Hunter armor already unlocked. And on top of that, I have a decent amount of the materials for every single piece of the Monster Hunter armor as well. So really not going to have to buy very much. And for the pieces we are going to need to buy, the pumpkin farm is nearly complete. Everything is done except for the seeds. I have about maybe half of the seeds still to place for the first layer here, but I'm planning on finishing this thing up right now to start off the episode here. And then after that, all it really comes down to is getting enough talisman to be able to do some decent damage to the Enderman. So yeah, my hope right now is that this will be the last episode I need to actually prepare myself to go into the end, and if everything goes smoothly, next episode we can make our trip there. So if you guys are hyped for that trip to the end and are enjoying the series so far, make sure you drop a like on the video for me right now and subscribe to the channel as well so you can keep up to date with the series and you don't miss the video when we finally do make the trip to the end. But yeah, like I mentioned, I do want to go ahead and finish up this pumpkin farm to start off the episode because I've just been delaying it for way too long. It's time I go ahead and just finish the dang thing up. So let me go ahead and take care of that really quickly. Alright guys, I just realized literally in the middle of recording this episode that I completely forgot to do my /death count. So I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. And I'm just going to have this added in at the beginning of the video somewhere. So sorry if this is completely random, but here's the /death count. You can see it is still a beautiful looking 0 there. I am not cheating you guys. So yeah, there you go. Let's get back to the episode now. Alright guys, so I did end up finishing planting all the seeds last night. But then I realized I have to wait for all the stems to grow and then for all the pumpkins to grow as well, which took a little bit longer than I had initially expected. So it's been almost like a whole another day now, but it looks like the pumpkin farm is just about fully grown, or at least pretty close to it. So what I want to go ahead and do now is finally start making some coins from this baby. So I'm going to go ahead right now, do a full harvest of it, and then we're going to head to the NPC, sell all the pumpkins we get, and hopefully we make a decent bit of money from this first harvest because I really want to buy that Monster Hunter set today. Alright boys, we finished up the harvest. I got a stack and 33 enchanted pumpkins. I don't know how much these go for, but I'm assuming that's a decent amount of money right there. And you will also notice my health has probably gone up like a decent bit here because my farming skill level was so low before. I actually leveled up 3 times. So yeah, that's going to be another great benefit of using this pumpkin farm to make money now is I'll be getting myself a lot of extra health just from leveling up that farming skill. But like I said, now let's head over to the hub and sell this stuff to the NPC merchant and see how much we get. We're currently at 4,400 coins. Let's drop that off to him, and we are now at 66.8k. So we made a clean about 60k or so off that harvest. Nothing too crazy, man, but we had like no way of making money whatsoever before because we could not use the auction house. So an easy 60k like that in like 15-20 minutes, I will 100% take it. But now, obviously, the unfortunate thing is since I only have 1 layer at the moment, it is going to take it a little bit of time to go ahead and regen itself up here. Although, you know what, dude, it is going very, very fast, which I want to mention is why I used water with this pumpkin farm. People were always telling me like, oh, you don't even need water to grow the pumpkins. Yeah, I know that. But look how much faster these are growing since I used water. Like right over here are the first layers I would have harvested. And you can see by the time I just finished harvesting the last layer, this thing is already probably like 60% of the way grown back. Whereas if I had no water, from what I've heard from people, this thing would maybe be like 10 or 20% grown back at this point. So yeah, I'm happy with the decision to water it because I think what this means is that if I add a second layer to it, by the time I've finished harvesting that second layer, the first one will probably already have started to like completely grow back. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this 67k is not going to be enough for what I need to finish off buying that Monster Hunter set, but I think maybe after another harvest we might be pretty close. So let me go ahead and get a count on what materials I still need to get myself. Alright boys, so we have 3 stacks and 5 enchanted string, which means we only need 59 more enchanted string. We have 2 stacks and 23 enchanted gunpowder, so we need 75 more enchanted gunpowder. And I have 4 stacks and 4 enchanted bones, so we need 60 more enchanted bones. So we are really, really close on all the pieces. We are about, what is that, like a stack of enchanted materials away from each one. But then as for the chestplate, we are more than good. I only needed 4 stacks of prismarine shards and 4 stacks of prismarine crystals, and as you can see, I hit that a long time ago. That's why I don't have the fish minion up anywhere over there anymore. So we can actually go ahead and craft ourselves the guardian chestplate right now if I can remember what the crafting recipe looks like for it. Okay, boom, there we go. Guardian chestplate is done. So we do have the first piece of our Monster Hunter set. Let's see if we can go ahead and get ourselves another one right now. So with a quick look at the prices from the adventurer here, gunpowder and string are both 10 coins a piece, whereas bones are only 8 coins a piece. So the 60 enchanted bones is going to be by far the next cheapest thing for me to buy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put all my money into buying enchanted bones right now, and let's see if we can get 60 of them. Dang it, guys, we came up just a little bit short here. I had enough to afford 52 enchanted bones. So we are really close to that skeleton helmet right now. We literally only need 8 more enchanted bones. Actually, I have a lot of bones saved up here too. Maybe I can turn this into a couple more. Oh my god, you have got to be kidding me. Okay, I had 6 more right there, and we have 4 stacks and 32. So I'm literally a half stack of regular bones away from the last enchanted bones we need. So let's see, can I afford a half stack? Yes, we can. Holy crap. We are down to 116 coins, but I think we somehow managed to have exactly enough. I swear that was not planned. It's honestly going to seem like it was planned, but that was not. That is insane. And there we go. The skeleton's helmet has been crafted. We now have 2 pieces of the Monster Hunter set, so we have 50% of the set sitting in our inventory right here. Now, like I said though, the gunpowder and string are probably going to end up being more expensive than the bones, which if it took me a full harvest to just barely be able to afford the bones, I'm assuming it's going to take me more than a full harvest for each of those. So I'm probably gonna have to do another 3 full harvests of the pumpkins before I can afford the materials to craft those final 2 pieces. But honestly, that's not too bad. The hardest part of the full 3 harvests is gonna be actually just me sitting here and waiting for the pumpkins to regrow. But honestly, I don't really have anything better to be doing right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started right on that. So yeah, hopefully the next time you guys see me, I'm a rich man with enough money to afford the materials for the rest of my Monster Hunter set. Alright guys, so I actually only ended up doing another harvest. I made about like 55k or so on that one because the farm hadn't fully grown back yet. But then I remembered I had a bunch of like extra enchanted raw fish and raw salmon and pufferfish and all this type of stuff in my chest from when I had the fish minion up for the guardian chest plate here. And so as you can see, I've managed to get myself up to 131,000 coins, which I think should be more than enough for me to get the last, 50 enchanted string I needed for the spider boots. So I'm gonna go ahead, buy all this string up right now and craft myself some spider boots. All right, got myself the 59 enchanted string, and we still have 17,000 to spare. So hopefully that will help me when I'm trying to buy the rest of the enchanted gunpowder I need. But let's grab our other 3 stacks of enchanted string, pop open this crafting table here, and let's craft these boots. Boom, there we go. Oof, I am so excited, boys. We are now only 1 piece away from finally having this Monster Hunter set. It has been such a long time coming. I cannot believe I am actually finally about to have this set. We can finally move on from this golem set I have had, I think, literally since episode 2, so that's kind of crazy. And yeah, I did do the math to calculate how much money I'm gonna need to afford the rest of that gunpowder, and it came out to about 110k or so, I think. So no matter what, I should be able to afford it after 2 more pumpkin harvests. But if I can find some more things to sell in my chest storage here, then maybe I can afford it after only 1 more harvest. But we'll see. Alright boys, did another harvest. I ended up selling a stack and a half of enchanted spider eye to the NPC, which I ended up getting like barely any money for. It was really not worth it. But since I can't sell to the auction house on this profile, there was really nothing else I can do. So I need a stack and 5 of enchanted gunpowder. I think 131,000 coins should be more than enough for me to afford that. So let's get to buying once again. All right, boys, bought the gunpowder. We still have about 20k to spare. So let me go ahead and craft this thing up. Oof, I'm excited. All right, here we go. And creeper pan's done. And there is the full Monster Hunter set. Let me go ahead and just throw this thing on and check out how it looks on us. Holy crap, boys, we actually did it. You can see in chat, you discovered the secret bonus set, Monster Hunter. So we have all the base stats of the armor, plus minus 25% damage from monsters, and plus 25% damage against monsters. And even the base stats here before I add any enchants to it are looking pretty decent. We're at about 450 health and 270 defense. In comparison to my full golem set, I was at 738 health and 350 defense. So I do have a bit of ground to make up both in the health department and the defense department, but that full set bonus of minus 25% damage in combination when I add protection and growth 5 books onto this, I think will more than make up for that. I think this thing is better than the golem set. So yeah, I think that's the next step for us though. I need to go ahead and get myself growth 5 books and protection 5 books to apply to all these pieces. So yeah, let me go ahead and get my hands on some of those books. All right, I got 4 growth 5, protection 5 books. Each of them are going to cost about 25 levels to apply to the piece of armor. So I just need to get to level 25 4 different times, and I think I have a ton of extra enchanted lapis lazuli in my storage chest over there, so I might just make 4 grand experience bottles just to get it over with really quickly. Although maybe I can get to level 25 here. No, okay, 24 and a half. Okay, if I just wait for them to place a couple more ores though, they will eventually get me to level 25, and then I'll only have to make 3 grand experience bottles. Okay, the next redstone that this guy places has got to do it, please. We are on like the verge of it. Oh my god, of course, dude. Okay, 1 more ore. Okay, there we go. This guy's finally placing one. That will do us in for our first level 25. And we'll head back over to the anvil here. Whoops. Pop off the helmet first, head over to the anvil, and there we go, growth 5, protection 5 on the skeleton helmet. I will whip out 3 glass bottles here, head over to the crafting bench, and there we go, 3 grand experience bottles. Put the rest of my lapis back away. Okay, and then one at a time, we'll just use a grand experience bottle. Okay, actually it's gonna be like super overkill. I didn't realize each one gives you 36 levels. But there we go, growth 5, protection 5 on the guardian chestplate, growth 5, protection 5 on the creeper pants, and whoops, okay, I didn't want to place the radiant power orb, but finally, growth 5, protection 5 on the spider boots, and we are fully enchanted now as well. Let's go, boys, we are looking good. So now let's go ahead and do another comparison between this and the golem set. Where did I put that thing? All right, just in this chest right here. So right now, 751 HP and 331 defense, compared to 738 HP and 350 defense. So the golem set actually ends up with more defense than the mob set, but the mob set does have a little bit more HP. But yeah, I mean, the stats here are a little bit deceiving. I mean, like the 751 health and 331 defense on here should technically be weighted a lot more because I'm gonna be taking 25% less damage from all monsters. So really, this set probably has closer to like 430 defense and like 1,000 HP. And then on top of that, I'm gonna be doing an extra 25% damage to all monsters, so it's even better. So yeah, guys, I mean, we are looking pretty dang clean right now. I'm super happy with how all this has turned out. Last thing here really is going to be to get the crit chance up just a little bit more. In my ideal world, I would want to get it up to 80% because then if I used crit 3 pots, it would essentially be 100%. But if I could even get it up to 70% and be critting the Enderman 90% of the time, I'd be happy with that as well. I'd also like to get the crit damage up a little bit, but I think the plus 25% damage from the Monster Hunter set is actually going to make it so we don't need to get that as high up. So let me go ahead and do some quick research about what talismans I could potentially get right now, and we'll come back and try and get those. Alright guys, so the first one that popped into my head here was actually the Campfire talisman, which I know I'm still pretty low on like health here, but I figured if maybe I toss down the radiant power orb and the regen 3 pot I have from last episode, maybe I could hang in there long enough to get the upgrade to uncommon. Obviously though, I first need to test if the Campfire counts as a death though, because I don't think I've ever actually done that. So I'm on my old main co-op profile right now. I'm gonna head over to the Campfire and we're going to see if this thing counts as a death. Okay, so let me go ahead, do /death count on this profile. Obviously not going to be 0 here. Yeah, 779. Okay, this is not the hardcore profile, guys. I have not died 779 times in between this clip and the last one. But let's go ahead, step into the Campfire here. It should kill me instantly. I'm at a pretty decently high level here. What am I at? Trial of Fire 12. Okay, do my /death count. Okay, still 779. So we are in the clear. This does not count as a death. I'm still going to be a little bit nervous doing it on the hardcore profile, but we need talisman, so I'm just going to have to get over that fear and do it. Okay, I made it back to the Campfire on my hardcore profile. Death count is still 0 here. Hopefully this thing does not somehow glitch out and give me a death. That'd be the worst thing in the world. I think I need to talk to Ryan here since I've never done so to kind of initiate it. All right, survive 10 seconds in the Campfire to earn one. Hopefully I can just not even risk dying in it at all, right? So let's toss down the Radiant Power Orb. We'll hop into his Campfire. I should be able to survive this pretty easily for 10 seconds here with my Radiant Power Orb up and running. Yeah, we're doing fine. So we can at least get the Initiate badge here, which I think is the common one anyway, right? Okay, he still doesn't want to give it to me. He wants me to go and do the Trial of Fire 2 now, so that's okay. I'll just keep my Radiant Power Orb out here, so when the one I have down now expires, I can go ahead and switch over to it. But yeah, we're doing fine so far. I think when it gets risky, I might just not take that chance because I know it has not counted as a death, but I'm just scared of it, okay? We got the Campfire Initiate badge here, though. I'm going to keep going with it. So far, we're doing completely fine with the task here. Okay, we're starting to take a little bit more damage here, but we're still okay. I'm not going to be scared until it's knocking me down like 100 health in a second. Okay, moving on to the Trial of Fire 4 here. Let me make sure I have the Radiant Power Orb down. I guess I'll have a regen pot out just in case if I need to drink one, but so far so good. Now we're kind of starting to go where we're slowly going down, but we're still not risking anything. Okay, he upgraded it for us again. Okay, now we're on Trial of Fire 5, and this one, if we can pass it, this will get us to the uncommon talisman. I don't even think I'm really going to be in the market for the rare Campfire talisman, so this is probably as far as I need to go anyway. Oh, and I forgot about this. He wants 160 dark oak wood in order to upgrade the badge. I do have an extra haste 3 potion here, but it's 16 minutes. I do not want to waste it for like 2 stacks of dark oak, so let me get this really quickly and let him upgrade my badge. Okay, I think I have enough here. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Okay, perfect. And we got the uncommon. That was actually really all I was looking to get out of this. I didn't realize it was going to be so easy. I might as well keep going with it then. Let's see how we start to hang in. Okay, I'm taking the big damage now. I can survive this one out though, I can tell. So we'll hang in there at least for this one. After this, I might need to start trying to use regen pots though. If I want to get this to the rare accessory, which is really the only next thing I would care about now, right? I'm going to need to pass Trial of Fire 10. So I'm going to go ahead and drink the regen 3 pot now, because since it doesn't count as a death, even if I lose, it shouldn't go away. We're going to throw down the Radiant Power Orb, and we're just going to see how we do on Trial of Fire 7 here with both those things going. Okay, wow. It's getting iffy here. We're hanging in there, though. We are hanging in there. Okay, upgraded once again. We're moving on to Trial of Fire 8 here. I still, let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. Ooh, this one's gonna be hitting too heavy, isn't it? Oh, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Okay, we could have maybe snuck that one out, but there's just no way I'm gonna be able to pass Trial of Fire 9 or 10 right now. And I don't really care too much about healing an extra like 2 health per second while burning. So we'll stop there with the uncommon badge. I'm happy with it. I know you guys are probably like, oh, Rage, don't be so scared about it. Like, you already saw it doesn't count as a death, but I don't know, man. The server can get glitchy sometimes. To me, it's not worth risking. But now I want to go ahead and try and reforge this thing for crit chance. Let me put in Godly and Zealous into my Skyblock add-ons matcher here, and let's see if we can get one of those. Oh wow, we got Godly like right away. Awesome. And I actually need to fix up this Candy Talisman is not reforged at all, and I want to get the Skeleton and Speed Talisman here both to Zealous or Godly as well. So let me just go and get all these done. If I can, I don't really have many coins to work with. Okay, and yeah, as I figured, I ran out of coins before I could do anything. The good thing is, that's what the pumpkin farm is for, so let's make some quick cash. All right, just finished up my full harvest here. Got just a little bit under a stack and a half of enchanted pumpkins, but this should be more than enough money than we need to go ahead and afford these reforges, so let's throw all that up to 61k there. And actually, while I have some money to work with, I'm missing a couple of the talismans that you can get from the adventure here, so I might as well get those right now. So I know for sure I'm still missing the zombie talisman, so let's get that. I think I'm missing both of the affinity talisman here, so let's get that. And I think I'm also missing the scavenger talisman. This is going to be an extra 4% crit chance and 4% crit damage right there, which is big right now since we're only trying to get another, what was it, 11%? Let me just quickly make sure I didn't double up anywhere. Yeah, we don't have a zombie, we don't have a scavenger. Yeah, okay, we're good. I did not double up anywhere. So now let me just get out all the talisman I still need to fix. There we go. I'm going to head over to the blacksmith, and I won't force you guys to watch through me doing like a ton of reforges right here. I'll just cut back to when they're all finished. All right, so my talisman bag is completely filled up here, but you can see all of my commons are reforged to Zealous, including the 2 in my inventory. All of the uncommons are reforged to either Godly or Zealous. My rare is on Itchy, and my epic is on Itchy as well. But actually, I think the epic is supposed to be on Strong. I actually don't want to mess that right now though, because I would only have enough to reforge it, I think 3 times, which the odds of me getting Strong in 3 tries is not very high. But let's go ahead and check out what my stats are now. Switch to the Raider Axe so they're accurate. Okay, wow, 67% crit chance. Oh my god, my crit damage has gone down a lot though. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, we're good. When I switched the gold axe and the Raider Axe, my inventory was still open. It just didn't update, I guess. I was like, if we're down to only 100% crit damage, man, I'm in trouble. But hey, 68% crit chance. That's only 2% away from what I was targeting. So that's either just 1 more uncommon talisman reforged to Zealous or Godly, or 2 more common talismans reforged to Zealous or Godly. Alright guys, I'm honestly happy with all the progress we've made so far. I think it's about enough for an episode. What I want to go ahead and do before we end this off here though is clear out all these spider minions, because we got the spider boots now. We obviously don't have much use for these guys at the moment. And then I'll go ahead and replace them with a minion that will help me work towards like a nice talisman or something. Alright guys, so I took all the spider minions down and I went ahead and crafted actually 10 lapis minion tier 1s here, because I figured the best talisman for me to go for in terms of like a one that you can get from a minion is going to be the experience artifact here, because it's an epic talisman. It is going to be like super pricey to actually be able to craft, but I figure if I have 12 lapis minions going up like 24/7 with compactors on all of them, I honestly should not take that long. I think I only had 8 compactors sitting in my chest, so there will be 2 of them that won't be able to get a compactor, but it's not like compactors have like an insanely hard recipe or anything. I'll be able to get compactors for them with a little bit of effort. Which of course a compactor on a lapis minion is basically going to be a necessity, because they just produce way too much lapis. Especially at a low tier like this, it would fill up in pretty much 2 seconds. Alright, so there we go. The lapis factory for the experience artifact is now up and running. Like I said, there are still 2 of these guys that will need compactors, so I'll have to get that done. I think these 2 lapis minions over here, yeah, they still only have small storages, so I'll have to get that fixed up for them. And then I'll obviously need to get some fuel for all of them, but those are all problems that are super easy to solve. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it an episode there for now. I know I haven't done my fairy souls, but I think since we're kind of at a weird point with the fairy souls now, I think it'll be best to just save it for maybe like a live stream or something where I just do exactly that and just go get all the rest of them that I still need in one go. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did and you have not done so already, make sure you drop a like on it. Subscribe if you are new around the channel and want to stay up to date with this series. And yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next episode, hopefully very soon. Hopefully there won't be as big of a gap as there was between episode 9 and episode 10 here. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Peace.